She said she could go, but we decided to give it one more day of rest. The next night we took off, and I couldn't believe how well we did. I thought moving in the dark would slow us down. However, I didn't realize how much time we were spending tending to the kids. They slept almost the whole time we were moving, and since it was a lot cooler, we didn't need as many rest stops either. We passed through Taylor, which was the biggest town we'd gone through. It seems like a strange thing to say, but I felt a lot better going through it after dark. I don't think anyone saw us. We went almost 14 miles that night. Just as the sun was coming up, we found a nice spot next to a big creek to camp. Jeff killed us some more squirrels, and the teenagers tried to spear some fish. I wish I'd brought some hooks and line. We could have caught all the fish we wanted. As it was, they got a couple of good-sized perch and we cooked them. Everyone got a bite or two of fresh fish for dessert. It tasted real good compared to the monotonous diet we'd existed on for the last 2 weeks. We hate tree rats. Mom's foot was hurting a little and slightly swollen again, but by nightfall it was better. The next couple of days of traveling went well. We went through Elgin one night and made it almost to Bastrop the next. Jeff was having better luck with the hunting, and one day we ate rabbit, which is just a little better than tree rat in my opinion. The next day we got a real delicacy. Jeff shot a wild turkey, and we all agreed it was the best thing we'd ever eaten. Mom's foot was still bothering her some, but not enough to slow us down. We just kept her on aspirin and Tylenol, and she did okay. I was worried about going through Bastrop. It was big enough that I felt like we might have trouble even in the dark. The tracks went right through the middle of town, and on the map it looked like we'd have to go far out of our way to skirt town. I wasn't thrilled with either option. The big problem was getting across the Colorado River. It's big, and there are no little roads that cross it. The tracks didn't cross until well south of town, and then they started heading more to the east. We really needed to start moving in a more westerly direction. So we were at a loss for what to do. We discussed all of the options, but there just wasn't a good solution. Sometimes it's funny how things work out, though. Mike laughed, and the other newcomers nodded their heads and laughed along with him. "What do you mean?" Jim asked curiously.